Good evening. I'm Jordan Scott. Alongside me is Jonathon. Bryan. Hello, John.
Yes.
Today, Team WoW versus Ivory Toast.
Oh.
Second game of the season. And we're excited to see it get underway,
You'll
John.
notice, Jordan, that Ivory Toast only have 4 players on the field at the moment. The 5th not here yet.
Well, John, it's often something that can happen.
Can happen.
In futsal, and we expect that should be resolved soon.
Tell me about the...
Got confirmation from the bench.
He is coming. He's on his way.
And what a view we have here, right above the dugout.
And there's quite a big crowd in. And that's always good to see for this kind of fixture. 2 teams, both good. You know what I'm saying?
I love how simply you put it, John.
I
you could put it more
eloquently,
in a more complex way. Yeah.
As Bryan nearly takes the ball off him for a goal there. Not
but
quite.
You opt for being simple.
Simple to just
You're
relate
not an idiot, John.
to the fans.
It's not what comes naturally to you.
I have to really work for it.
Sophistication.
As Bryan plays it over, but unfortunately
it's a typical Bryan ball in that it was cut out.
No.
And Nettlefold rolls it out yet again and again. Parrott is on the ball in the middle. He's always looking menacing, always looking dangerous. And that ball doesn't quite take John.
Well, look at this from Bryan. Oh, the touch was too heavy. But he might get it back here.
What a strike from Jonathon, Bryan! Well, who knew it was in him? The ball rolls back to him.
Oh.
Bryan has one look up, and he just says, that's mine. He feels it, and you can see in his eyes that he knows that one's hitting the back of the net. What a strike from Bryan. You might even say the greatest goal he has ever struck, and that will go down as a very early nomination for goal of the season.
That will be goal of the year, if not goal ever in a Team WoW shirt.
Well, he's been skinned here.
That doesn't matter, man. He's just right. So, to tell the lineup, obviously interesting. Rob Sharp hasn't played for about 2 years for Team WoW. He comes in tonight on the bench. What impact will he have, not sure. But
he's a bit of a legacy player, John, and just having him in the stands, around the field, as an option. Now, all of those are sort of saying different things. Having him on the bench, even.
Just getting around the
lifts
boys.
The team.
Just gets around him, doesn't he?
Well, I wouldn't put it that way at all, ever. But he just lifts the team, even his presence on the field, before
Parrott!
he touch the ball.
No. Parrott again! Oh!
And that footwork you've got to admire.
Oh, you have to admire it. Goes the nutmeg, didn't work. Now, it looks like Ivory Toast have 5 now. So I think Team WoW might struggle from here on in. They did capitalise.
Quite a prediction.
Oh, the nutmeg. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I get excited when there's a nutmeg or nutmeg opportunity.
I had never noticed that before.
I tend to get
This is literally all news to me.
carried away with it.
And Nettlefold just got a little bit caught out there, and he's cleared, and he's not happy with
And
that.
here's Rob Sharp and Cool Off coming on. You will notice a downturn in the amount of chances because Bryan is off.
You need to stop
What?
calling this the thought commentary and the sort of
No, that's just
precognition is
that might not happen, man.
Not
I'm just saying.
helpful
And my point is that Bryan's good.
at all.
What a shot before.
Not helpful.
What a shot from Bryan. Then
And
how
this
about
is
that
kid.
strike from Bryan?
To cool off, and cool off with a great ball. Sharp tries to thread it back in, but doesn't.
He manages to hack the other player's legs, really, in the end, is all he got there. Here's
Ball
Sharp.
breaks here for Sharp. Sharp on his favoured left. Some would even say.
Ah, no, I would not say
Plays
that.
it wide. I thought the keeper got a touch there, John.
You've gone early there, Jordan, on the favoured left. It's not the case. It's actually right-footed. Only few know that. I
You
play
will
with
notice
Robbie.
I said some would say.
Some would say.
afterwards.
Yeah, would you say that, though?
Define favoured for me, John. If he scores a lot of goals with his left foot, you might even say it was his favoured foot.
Yeah, well, I
I mean,
wouldn't.
how are you supposed to define these things?
Well, his favoured foot is the one that he favours. And he favours his right.
And the goalkeeper for Ivory Toast.
And Nettlefold's been taken out there. And he will get his free kick.
Nettlefold plays it quickly through to Gale with a great little drop of the shoulder, but Parrott was not wise to it. Great cutout from Bryan. Through to Parrott again. Parrott tries to flick it through. Suggestions of a handball. Sigurdsson! And it's a goal! Past the flailing arms of Rick Nettlefold. Too much power in the end. It wasn't right in the corner. It wasn't dead in the corner. But when you strike it with that much ferocity, John, You back yourself every time to put it in the back of the net. And it's 1-1. Team WoW and Ivory toast.
He's taken it well there, John, but unfortunately it was Parrott giving it away in the midfield. Can he redeem himself? Whoa, what
Great touch from Parrott! What a way to redeem yourself! Well, I called that too early. I definitely called that too early, and it's gone out. And the goalkeeper ordering his men around. Some would say compensating for the fact that he has clearly no control over his fiercely receding hairline there.
That's a cheap shot, and I reckon if he does end up watching this footage...
Some would say many have said that everything he does is compensation
What?
for the recession that he
Great
is
recession.
facing.
It is
The
Parrott!
global recession, and Parrott! What a finish from Parrott! Ball rolls through, and Parrott was in space. No one was alert to it but him. A little touch on the end of it, John, and he just guides it into the corner as only he can. Yes, I'm saying it. Only Parrott can score goals like that.
That is how you make up for giving the ball away and costing your side a goal. Go
2-1,
ahead and score one
team WoW.
yourself. It's 2-1.
Nettlefold with a huge throw upfield, and that was wasteful. He's usually better than that. And again, I mean, Nettlefold coming under a lot of fire here, John.
Having to do a lot of work, Nettlefold, to keep him in it. But
And
he's doing well.
great work.
No, he is.
I thought you might not say that.
No, I
I
was
thought
just about
I
to.
should say he is doing great work.
I mean, I must clarify now. What a keeper. The best keeper Team WoW has had, hands down.
Ever.
I mean, they've had some okay keepers in that time.
They've had some okay keepers.
Cool
Off,
off.
Risk. Both similar keepers.
Bryan, at one point. Scott, they had Scott.
What a stop from Rick that was! I know that was delayed. But that was the finest stop I've ever seen in futsal. The ball's coming, a lot of power, probably the same amount of power as on the strike that actually scored the goal, but it was at the right height for Nettlefold this time. What a stop!
With the left hand.
A little ball through, and he had no opportunity there to get to it. That's sad for Nettlefold after making such a fine save. But it was a well-worked move from Ivory Toast. Ball comes in, Henderson looks to be striking it, but just lays it off with the outside of the right boot. And it is Sigurdsson, of course, who comes in with that finish, as he's done so much this season in only 2 games.
Well, we
This
did
being
see
one
it.
of them.
Yes, we did see the goal. No need to...
2-2 now, Team WoW
2-2.
and Ivory Toast.
And it's 2-2.
Ball in to Henderson.
You can't...
Back to Papadopoulos. To Sigurdsson.
And that's going to be the whistle.
And
Well-
that's time as the ball...
Somewhat ominously drifts into Team WoW's net, which is never a good sign at the end of the half. But 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 at the end of the half.
2-2. 2-2.
And
Twos.
let's leave it at that. Twos.